Okay, folks, welcome back. Still working on my daughter's arrows. So we have cut them to length, and we've squared the ends. And now we want to put inserts in, because I want to bear shaft this out of the bow to see which way it clocks. See which way the arrow naturally wants to rotate coming out of the bow. And then we'll use that information to tell us if we need a left helical or a right helical. So let's talk about inserts. I am a brass insert kind of guy. I like to have as much FOC as I can within reason, and keeping the weight where I want it as well. So I'm going to put a brass insert in the end. So these are Easton Standard Hit brass inserts. Here's a 75 and here's a 50. How do you make a 50 from a 75? You simply cut the 75 off there at the necked portion, and poof, you've got a 50. You can see this 50 has been used before. That's fine. It's just hot melt, and we're going to hot melt this into this shaft as well. So let's get started. So just a little isopropyl alcohol to start on a cotton swab. You get your insert end. Just swab it out quick. And then the dry end. Let that evaporate. Another thing to note, folks, is just make sure you take the nocks out. You can see the pile of nocks over there. Take the knock out. That way you don't get when you shove the insert in the end, you don't get a volume of trapped air in here that now wants to push on the back end of the insert and try to push the insert out. Yeah, don't do that. So I got my insert. I've got boning. This is the Ferrolite hot melt. This is the blue stuff. It's meant to go with carbon. It has a lower melting temperature so that you're apt to not damage the carbon. And over here, I've got my propane torch. So let me see if I can start this with my left hand. Oh, come on. There we go. You hear it running. What we're going to do is go ahead and start warming up that insert. Doesn't have to be super hot. Set that over here. Put a little bit of hot melt on it. And we are going to stuff it in the end. And seat it. Give it a little turn. And this is just the standard Easton Hit insert tool. And pull it out very slowly while rotating it, just so that you try not to dash pot or suck that insert out of position. And poof, there you go. And then stick it down in a glass of water. I'm going to turn the torch off now because I'm in my shop. And that's that. Just let that cool off for a minute, because you don't want to let it be too hot for too long. And it's still a little warm, because it'll damage the carbon if you get it too hot, or if it's hot for too long. Let that cool off. Yeah, it's good now. Really, that's that. You're going to get a ring of the hot melt around the end of the shaft, so you can just run your fingernail across it and that'll pop right off. I didn't get much of a ring. Otherwise, that's that. Let's put an insert in. There's a little bit of water in there. Just swab it out. And that's that, folks. All right. Next up is I'm going to screw a point in this and shoot it in the bag real close and see how it clocks. So, not sure if I'm going to do that today. Might have to do it tomorrow. It sounds like the kids are up and the day is starting for us. So, all right. Until next time. Take care. See ya.